प्रणवालय पाहि परिपालय परमेशी कमलालय श्रीदेवी कुरिपिंचवे करुणांबुरासी धीं तारा धीं धीं तारा जतुलतो प्राणमे नाट्यं चेसे गतुलतो नाम शतं मूल नतुलतो ना पैन नी चूपु आपेला ఆలోచనే నిరంతరం నీకు నివాళినివ్వాలని నాలో ఆవేదనే నువ్వు ఆదరించేలా నివేదనవ్వాలని जननी नाद विनोदिनी भुवन पालिनी वे अनाथ रक्षणनी विधि कादटे मोरविनी चेरवटे
Good morning, respected dignitaries, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, participants, and my dear friends. It is with immense pleasure that I welcome you all to the inaugural ceremony of Resoenance, a national intercollegiate event for pre-university students and science exhibition proudly presented by the newly established School of Engineering at St. Aloysius deemed to be University. We extend a special welcome to the brilliant young minds who have gathered here today. To begin this event with the blessings of the Almighty, may I now invite our choir team to lead us in a soulful prayer song. I request everyone to kindly rise for the prayer service.
I'm only human, I'm just a child. Help me believe in what I could be and all that I am. Show me the stairway I have to climb. Lord, for my sake, teach me today, one day at a time. One day at a time, oh Lord, that's all I'm asking from you. Just give me the strength Yesterday's gone, oh Lord. Tomorrow may never be mine. Lord, help me today, show me the way, one day at a time. One day at a time, oh Lord. That's all I'm asking from you. Just give me the strength to do every day what I have to do.
I thank our choir team for that divine and uplifting prayer song. I kindly request our coordinators to escort the dignitaries to the dais. We now proceed to a symbolic act of inauguration. In line with the Jesuit motto, Luce et Arde, we shall light the lamp to dispel ignorance and ignite the flame of knowledge and innovation. I humbly invite our dignitaries to come forward for the lamp lighting ceremony.
शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिः परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापम् सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तु ते ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्थं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्थं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश मतिं स्वच्छां हि मे सदा रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् यस्य तिष्ठेत् गृहे दीपः तस्य नास्ति दरिद्रता शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम्
To formally acknowledge the presence of our esteemed guest and extend a comprehensive welcome to all the participants, I invite Dr. Ruben S., the Dean of School of Engineering, to deliver the welcome address.
So good morning everyone. So this is a very special day in our School of Engineering at St. Aloysius deemed to be University, as we are hosting our first ever national level science exhibition and fest Resoenance 2025. So the reason behind this fest is not to introduce about our school, but the passion that is with our students to do something for the next batch of students. That is the reason that we have this fest and this exhibition Resoenance 2025. So this morning it is my deep privilege to welcome our Honorable Reverend Dr. Pravin Martis SJ, our Honorable Vice Chancellor of St. Aloysius deemed to be University, for this inaugural function of this Resoenance 2025. On behalf of the organizing team and on behalf of the entire School of Engineering, may I extend a cordial welcome to our Honorable Vice Chancellor to this inaugural function. Let us put our hands together, and may I request our student coordinator Moksha to welcome Father with a floral bouquet. So for this first ever fest, who would be the chief guest? We did have a lot of options, but we do not want somebody to just come and give some flowery words and go away. We were looking for a personality who has contributed tremendously to the society and who has been with the passion of sustainability. And we are so privileged and happy that we have an eminent personality with us as a chief guest to inaugurate this first ever exhibition and fest, Rajendra Kalbavi. On behalf of the organizing team, it is my joy to introduce and welcome Sir to this august gathering. Sir Rajendra Kalbavi, he serves as the Executive Director at Dakshina Kannada Nirmidi Kendra based in NITK Surathkal. He was trained as various forums including the IISc Bangalore, and he is known for his rainwater harvesting across our state and across our city. He gives free consultation on water conservation and preservation techniques, a man who walks with what he talks. We are so privileged to have him with us this morning as a chief guest to inaugurate this exhibition and fest. Sir, we are so privileged to have you with us. On behalf of the organizing team, may I request our student coordinator to welcome Sir with a floral bouquet. May I request Tejas, our student coordinator, to welcome Sir with a floral bouquet. So this exhibition and fest would not be possible if we do not have the participants. So today it is not a national level fest just in banner, but it is truly a national level fest because we have a participating teams from Kerala and Karnataka. So we are so glad to have all the students from various pre-university colleges who are visiting here today, and also the faculty representatives who have traveled with the student teams. I would want to cordially extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you. Let's put our hands together and welcome every participant. So this morning it is also my joy to acknowledge the presence of two great people who have worked behind the scene day and night. That is none other than the faculty convener and the co-convener. Let me acknowledge the presence of Dr. Geeta Mabel Pinto, the convener of Resoenance 2025, and Mrs. Arati, the co-convener of Resoenance 2025 for this inaugural function. The student conveners, Tejas and Moksha, I really would want to welcome them and acknowledge for all that they have done for the great leadership and inspiring their fellow students to go the extra mile. I would also strongly acknowledge the faculty team of the School of Engineering, as well as all the other faculties and my colleagues from our university who are here. And last but not the least, our pride in our School of Engineering is nothing but our own students who are seated here. And this fest and exhibition wouldn't be possible if they are not put their hands together. Even this morning till 3 o'clock they were here making sure everything is in good place. Guys, thank you so much, and I would want to acknowledge all of you for what you are doing, and may I continually tell you that let's do what we have started. Put your hands together for all the students of the School of Engineering. And I'm sure this morning and this entire day is going to be a day of fruitful interaction as you're going to visit the exhibition, as well as you're going to participate in various competitions that is being laid down. It's going to be a time of fruitful engagement. So may I wish each and every one of you a wonderful day ahead, and may God bless us all. Thank you so much.
Now, may I invite our chief guest for the day, Mr. Rajendra Kalbavi, to say the chief guest address.
Check. Distinguished Vice Chancellor of this great university, Dr. Praveen Mathis, Honorable faculty of the School of Engineering of St. Aloysius College, my dear students who have come here to participate, to involve and to enrich yourself, members from the press and the media, distinguished faculty members, ladies and gentlemen. Aloysius has started an engineering college, which is also a new college in the field of civil engineering, or in the field of engineering. You're all PU students, probably looking forward to do what next. You're all PU students, having a great ideas in your mind and to work for the future. You might be thinking, which way to go? What is the field should I select or opt in the days to come? One thing I tell you, engineering, the word engineering or the word engineer, when did it come? How did it start? Did it come from the word engine? The engines or the mechanical engineering which the engine has come. The engines which you are moving around, a mechanic or an engineer or an engine. It's very recently, the 19th century only the engine has come. We started working with the mechanized system. The word engineer was there hundreds of years before. You know, the word engine has come from the ingune. It's a Latin word. What does ingune mean? Ingune means a person who solves problem to elude people. A person who solves problem to make the people live happily. And that is why even today, engineering is the first profession that would start working to build the world. When I was in the college, we used to have a tagline: we engineers move the world and we engineers build the world. There are different professions in our society. People say the doctor's profession is one of the noble profession. But can a doctor solve people problem just saying hurram hurrah, let your disease go? He has to give some medicine. Where did the medicine come from? It has to come from a factory which has been designed by an engineer. Where does the medicine get its shape? The molds being designed by an engineer. How does the medicine from all the way from the factory to reach the hospital, designed by the roads, the vehicles, designed by an engineer? The doctor lives in the wonderful building, and for the treatment, the building has to be foolproof, germ-proof, and whatnot, but designed by an engineer. The latest equipments, the AI technology, everything being designed by an engineer. So, engineering profession is one of the noblest of the noble professions. That's why we are proud to be an engineer, and I'm very happy Aloysius has entered the field of engineering to create a new world to this society. Give them a big hand, friends. Yes. You all come here to do some innovation, to do something different. I run an organization where I have an innovation center there, opposite NITK Suratkal. That Nirmiti Kendra, if you travel on the highway, on the western side, you can see the board Nirmiti Kendra, and inside you can see Innovation Center. If you have a crazy idea, out of the box idea, anything which is people think it is mad, come to us. We will try to give a shape for your dreams. Whatever you have in the mind, whether it's possible or not possible, if it is based on engineering, on civil engineering, it will be more beneficial. But other things, I might take some time to manage things happen. So, people come there. We have students from different colleges, from different places, including Kerala, Cochin, to Uttar Karnataka College of Engineering. There is one college, Anjuman College of Engineering. From there, students come here to do something research, to something different. That's why it's quite common that somebody, when you get an idea, it is not possible to tell everybody, but somebody will say no, somebody will say yes. We are the people who say yes for everything. There was one boy who was living in a stable. His father was working in a horse stable where all the horses were nurtured, sheltered, trained in. This boy, from his young student boy, he started developing he started growing himself within the stable itself. He has seen the stable from in and out. He was helping every horse there. When he went to the school, in the high primary school, that's quite common in the schools, teacher will ask, what you're going to do in future, what you're going to become in the society. That student, different students will write different stories, but this particular boy writes, when I grow up, I wanted to develop 100-acre stable, horse stable, where there are more than hundreds and hundreds of horses, a big Alishan bungalow, and a proper training school to train more horse riders in the days to come. He gives this dream written as an essay to the teacher, and teacher says, meet me in the staff room. Everybody paper were written with some marks, but his paper was not given back, and he was asked to come to the staff room. And when he went to the staff room, the teacher said, what is this, the dream nonsense, which is not realistic. Think about it, it's not possible for you being an ordinary labor in a stable, your father is earning penny, and you cannot dream like this. Go, change your dream and think something realistic and bring me a new essay. He goes to his house. By the time his friends and all tells, "Arey yaar, you write down, no. After all, teacher wants to give some marks. You get the marks and you keep your dream. You can do whatever you want later. Why to go against the teacher?" He doesn't know what to do. One day was over, second day he has to submit. That evening he goes and asks his father, "Father, this is my dream. What do you feel?" Father says, "My son, you have dreamt, you have written in writing that what is your dream. It is up to you to follow it up and to work for it. I cannot work for your dream, I can only support." He still gets into deep tension, doesn't sleep the whole night. Next day morning he goes to the teacher and gives back the papers to the teacher and says, "Teacher, you keep your paper, I will keep my dream." Then what happens? He finishes his college, becomes a big man, works hard. He develops a 100-acre stable with an Alishan bungalow at the corner and a training school. And for that training school, this young teacher now has grown up and she wanted to bring the students to the training institution to learn horse riding. That teacher again meets this person who has then dreamt a dream. And he said, "See, that day you had dreamt it and I have asked you to change, but you didn't change." "Yes, teacher, because of you said that you have to change your dream, that made me more confident to work more towards my dream, and that's why I have HS today, because your contribution is also there." So friends, this program is one platform where it helps you to dream what you want to do. Dream big. There is one or the other way to achieve this, and you will achieve. And that is why the teachers are there too. One or the other way. Don't think that any teacher will have any grudge or is angry against me, she doesn't like me. No. All the teachers, all the professors, all the faculty members like you very much. They want every student to excel in the world, in the society. So this is one platform. When I was an engineering student, I used to attend programs like Rebels, where you work on different projects like this and you started thinking differently. And once you start thinking differently, you will be an outstanding person. You will be an outstanding candidate. Guri guptavagirabeku, sadhane satatavagirabeku. I will tell in Kannada only because it's the word. ಗುರಿ ಗುಪ್ತವಾಗಿರಬೇಕು, ಸಾಧನೆ ಸತತವಾಗಿರಬೇಕು, ವಿಶ್ವ ಮರೆತರು ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ನಿಮ್ಮೊಂದಿಗಿರಬೇಕು. ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಮೈಟ್ ಬಿ ಯೋರ್ ಡ್ರೀಮ್, ಕೀಪ್ ಇಟ್, ವರ್ಕ್ ಫಾರ್ ಇಟ್. ಈವನ್ ದ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ forgets it. You keep it in your mind and work for the success. You will be a successful man. So I wish everybody a great success. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring and thought-provoking address. The most awaited moment is here. The unveiling of our grand trophy, the true symbol of victory and hard work. May I now invite all our dignitaries to come forward for the trophy unveiling ceremony. I request Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis to unveil the trophy and Mr. Rajendra Kalbavi to set the trophy rolling. The establishment of School of Engineering at this university is a proof to its enduring commitment to holistic, socially conscious education. This endeavor is steered by the vision of our leader. I now request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis SJ, to deliver the presidential address and share his foundational message to the participants of Resoenance.
Respected Mr. Rajendra Kalbavi, our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Ruben, the Dean of School of Engineering, Dr. Arathi and Dr. Geeta, Tejas and Moksha, my dear members of the faculty and the directors and the students and participants from various colleges, a warm welcome to all of you to St. Aloysius University and also the School of Engineering. You walked through the path there and you saw something called resonance, isn't it? How many of you from English background and saw that there was a mistake in the word resonance or everything was right in the spelling? Spelling was okay, resonance. What was wrong? Extra E is added. Why? It is School of Engineering. So that is the innovative idea from the School of Engineering. So they have changed even the English spelling to sound it properly as resonance. And we give them a huge round of applause for the innovative thinking to see that we truly resonate. I actually like this word resonate. Resonate, it has got few things. When do you resonate? Scientifically, what are things are important? What do you remember when you say resonance? Something that comes to you, the frequency, the waves and all that, isn't it? Because we are going to compete, they are going to ask you many more questions today. Okay, so I am starting that whole competition now itself to ask you what really happens. So there was a word where people used to think only about particles. And after that we started this word called quantum mechanics, the quantum science, it also do with the waves. And the waves matter a lot for us. We don't see them, but we know through waves what really happens. And the frequencies are so important for us to understand. You're all going to be looking forward to become the engineers of the future. So these are the words there in the past. Now we also know the gravitational force we knew. There's also something called gravitational waves. They're always there. but these were only recently known to the humankind. And there are many more such things will be known in the future. It's already there, but then we are not able to still understand or reach. Who do we require? We require people like you. The youngsters who can dream like Mr. Rajendra Kalbavi said, think about something of the future. When I talk about some great scientists, ask them how much of the world do we know with all our scientific endeavor, they say not even 1%, some of them say 2% of it. Then what have we been doing from the ages? There's so much to be discovered. Even when Mr. Flans went to the school in the Europe, he was confronted with this question. Max Planck went to the school as a simple student like you. He wanted to take his physics classes and wanted to do his masters in physics. And his teachers told him that whatever has to be discovered in physics is done. Why do you want to waste your time? There's nothing more to be discovered in physics. You know what happened? He was a Nobel laureate. He discovered something very, very special. And if you just listen to the teachers, as Mr. Kalbavi said, he was just respecting the teacher, but he had a dream. He had a dream, he went beyond that. Of course, he was respectful to the teacher, and then he could do something more than that. And we also look forward to such Max Plancks among you. Have you ever heard about Isaac Asimov? He was a famous fiction writer. He used to dream. He was a scientific fiction writer. Whatever that he has written in somewhere in the 60s and 70s have today become realities. People used to laugh at him. And he had written so much. One day, he took his father to the library of his, and he was just watching and wondering how many books my son has written. There were the journalists, they asked his father, what is your background? How did your son write like this? Did you teach him how to write, how to learn these things? Father said, I never did, because I was a simple farmer. I had no idea about it at all. But how did your son do this? Immediately son said, no, my father taught me beyond what is required. Immediately Christian said, father doesn't know what he has done. Then he explained to the crowd saying that my father was a farmer, was an excellent farmer. He was such a disciplinarian, such a hard worker. I looked at him and I said, I want to become somebody. I just emulated these values of his. He taught me values. And because of the values that he taught me, I could become today what I am. So that is the foundation that is laid. That is what son is so respectful. And we need to understand today, if we want to become somebody, we need to go with those values. Otherwise, we will be only intellectuals without any social values in life, doing only some things but not doing what is required for the humanity. As you are all here today from different colleges to participate, what is more important is the collaboration. You have come from various colleges. Today science requires collaborators. Today science requires interdisciplinary studies. It is not from one domain knowledge is not sufficient. We need to work with collaboration so that the complex problems are coming up. There are huge complex issues and problems. We need people like you, the engineers, who can really solve those problems for the humanity. I'm sure you are all ready, isn't it? These competitions will give you that edge. Compete with one another to find out who has got better ideas. Ideas will govern the next century. So we need people like you to have a lot of new ideas, lot of new thinking, and also talk to one another, build something new, and create something new which is better for the world to live in a better way. So I once again wish you all the best for the whole day. You all would know St. Aloysius started about 145 years ago. In 1880, we started this venture here on this hill. And now about 145 years are getting over. We are on the 146th year, closer to 150th year. We became university last year. We have started engineering programs, we started law programs, and Mr. Rajendra Kalbar was asking what about medical? We have started medical long ago, even in 80s. Father Mullah's was started by Jesuits and of course handed over to the Diocese of Mangalore till 1937 was run by us. Today we are not thinking in that direction because that was already there and they are doing a good work. But in these areas, other than those areas, we would like to give something to the humanity. We have got excellent places in the campus. Go around and enjoy. There's a beautiful chapel where the painted things are. You can, if some of you are artists, you can see it was painted about 120 years ago. There's a beautiful museum there. And we find that it's too hot here. You can walk down, there is an international swimming pool, but don't jump it. Jump into the water immediately, but you can go down and see those places. There's a community radio here in local languages. We educate the local people. It's all done with the help of the faculty and the students and also our alumni. Would like to thank them and also you enjoy this environment here and finally decide how to go about in the future to do your further studies. Wish you all the best. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, Father, for that profound address, which perfectly encapsulates the mission and ethical framework of our institution. As this formal inaugural ceremony concludes, we must express our sincere gratitude. I call upon Dr. Geeta Pinto, Associate Dean, School of Engineering, to propose the vote of thanks.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, Reverend Father Praveen Martis, esteemed Chief Guest, Mr. Rajendra Kalbavi Rao, respected Dean of the School of Engineering, Dr. Ruben S., Co-Convener, Ms. Aarti, our ever-dedicated student conveners, Ms. Moksha and Mr. Tejas. My dear colleagues, esteemed faculty members from various institutions and my beloved students. Alone, we can do little. Together, we can do so much, said Helen Keller. These words resonate deeply with the spirit of this grand fest Resoenance, where every smile, every effort, every late night, and every shared responsibility came together to create something truly memorable. It is my honor and privilege to express heartfelt gratitude to each and every individual who has contributed to the success of this intercollegiate fest. First and foremost, a big and huge thank you to Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, for gracing this occasion with the presence despite a packed schedule. Your continued encouragement and blessings means a lot to all of us. And you have conveyed your message beautifully and also asked our students to have a strong value system. Thank you so much, Father. To our esteemed Chief Guest, Mr. Rajendra Kalbavi Rao, thank you for taking time to be with us today and for sharing such a beautiful message. Your words have left a lasting impact and will continue to inspire our young minds. And also you have requested students to feel proud about their choice, and also thank you, sir, for requesting our students to have their strong dream and to proceed. Thank you so much, sir. As a token of love and gratitude, I request Reverend Father Praveen Martis to hand over a memento to Mr. Rao. Our respected Dean, Dr. Ruben S., your unwavering support and motivation have been pillars of strength for us throughout this journey. We are deeply grateful, sir. Thank you so much. A sincere thank you to my co-convener, Ms. Aarti. Your equal involvement, commitment, and ability to shoulder responsibilities alongside me made this event smooth and enriching experience. Thank you so much. Words fall short when I try to express my gratitude to the two powerhouses behind the scenes, our student conveners, Ms. Moksha and Mr. Tejas. You both carried the responsibility of this fest with such grace, maturity and dedication. From the planning to flawless execution, you truly led by example. Thank you, and we are so proud of you. To all the faculty members and participants from the various institutions who took time to join us, your presence brought energy, diversity, and vibrancy to this celebration of knowledge and creativity. Thank you for being here today. I would be failing in my duty if I didn't mention my dear colleagues from our department and from other departments too. Your hard work behind the scenes, your coordination, your commitment ensured the success of today's science exhibition and the overall event. Thank you so much. And finally, to our incredible students, what can I say? Our fest isn't called Resonance, as Father clearly said. It is Resonance, 1E extra. That extra E is not the typo. It stands for our, Father said, School of Engineering. I would say School of Energetic Engineering students. And it's our little twist that captures the energy and enthusiasm our students bring to everything we do. Your entry to this campus was in the month of August, and today we are here with this fest and exhibition. Without the support of any senior batch, you organized this entire fest in just 2 weeks. Your grit, your discipline, and your passion made this possible. You were focused, innovative, and above all, you believed in each other. A huge round of applause to every event and committee head and its members. You have truly done us proud. Truly, you have done us proud. One more round of applause to all our energetic engineering students. To everyone who played a part, visible or invisible, your contribution has not gone unnoticed. Resonance 2025 will be remembered not only for the exhibition or events, but for the collaborative spirit that echoed in every corner of this campus. Let today be the spark that lights new ideas, fuels fresh collaborations, and sets a motion, a spirit that will continue to resonate long after this fest concludes. With that thought, let us move forward into the day with enthusiasm, curiosity, and the joy of learning. May Resonance not just be the name of our fest, but the lasting impact we create together. Once again, from the bottom of my heart, a big thank you to one and all gathered here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this brings the inaugural ceremony of Resonance to a formal close.